Okay, good evening. Actually, it's good afternoon. It's 4 bloody o'clock. It's like evening, though, because my blinds are shut and my lights are on. Oh, hang on. Hello? That's a bit odd. My headset just cut out just completely randomly. And there I was thinking, we'll have no technical issues today. Right, hello, good evening anyway. Good afternoon, sorry, good afternoon. Hello, Marcus. I've literally just finished work at 3:45. Been in a 5-hour long meeting where I was the note taker. Bloody hell. I'm muted. Can't be. Going on? I'm not muted, you liar. Liar. Hang on, are you playing practical jokes on me? I'm not muted. Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, it's just you, Marcus. It's just you. Maybe turn your volume up a bit, perhaps. It's like on Microsoft Teams when somebody's talking and they're muted. You're on mute. Yeah. In your case, turn your volume up. Turn your volume up. Bloody hell. Oh, God, talk about confusion. But yes, it was a long meeting. It was the manager's monthly meeting. So we all got together. And what we do is, my manager has a PA. I'm not, especially when I have a PA. But she basically, they probably don't call them PAs anymore. I don't know, business support, diary manager. I don't know, what do you call them nowadays? But anyway, the old school PA, who also helps out the rest of the management team as well. So, if I want something booking or something doing for travel, for arrangements when I'm going on my little escapades, she she sorts it out for us and stuff. So she's retired. Bless her, she's a lovely woman. She's retiring. She's partially retired now, and she's fully retiring, I think, in September. So she's on the countdown. So basically, all of the tasks, or a lot of the tasks that she would have done and did do in the past, we're splitting it amongst the managers now to cover. So that when she, because she's not there full time, she's only there for 18 hours a week now. So one of the things that she used to do was take the minutes at the managers' meetings, which is, takes some time and finalising them after the meeting and all that kind of jazz. So, about 6 months ago, maybe a bit longer actually, it was decided that task would be divvied up on a rota, and whoever's turn it was to do the minutes, so be it. Bloody hell. So that was my task today. So for a 5-hour meeting, taking minutes, which was fine because I planned to go into the office initially, and I thought to myself, because it was a last-minute swap, I was swapping with a colleague who was having to leave the meeting early to go to a dentist appointment. So I decided that I'll work from home because it's not guaranteed that you're going to get a room for a start, a quiet room for the 5-hour meeting, and I don't have it sat at my desk in and amongst the people because, we discuss things that are for our ears only, and not for the general rabble. Bless them. So there's that issue. And not only that, but if I can't get a special room, a quiet room, then I won't have multiple screens. And I am not typing 5 hours worth of notes on a little laptop screen on a desk getting a bad neck. So I decided that I'm going to just work from home because I've got my screens, I've got my setup. I even worked standing up for half of the meeting, which was great actually. And I've got my own keyboard that I can touch type on very effectively, all very comfortable. So the meeting minutes were a cinch because I'm there listening, chatting away as well when I got something to say, and just touch typing away. And I sent the minutes out literally within 10 minutes of the meeting finishing. I was like, have the meeting minutes, there you go. Have them. So I was quite impressed with myself. But anyway, it doesn't have to be that accurate either, because my manager said, just whenever anybody does the minutes, just bullet point them, just make them brief. I'm like, no, I'm going to give you the full facts of what's been discussed today. Have 4 pages. Have 4 pages. So that's what I did. Anyway, so I finished at 3:45, and I thought to myself, if I don't stream live right now, and I sit down on my chair, or go get a cup of tea, then I'm not going to be giving you anything this evening. So whilst I'm still feeling a little bit perky, I thought, do you know what? Last minute decision, I'll just do a live stream. Then it's in the calendar and I get it done. Because I've got a tendency after work to feel the need to chill out until at least 7ish. Especially after a draining 5-hour meeting. Because meetings are always draining. You have to be listening, switched on mentally, especially if you're taking notes as well. Some people laugh when you say, what did you do all day? Oh, I took meeting notes in a 5-hour meeting. Oh, it's an easy day. It's actually mentally draining. Honestly. Mentally draining. But here I am. Because I'm off to football at 6. So we don't have a lot of time. So this is as much flim-flam as you're getting. You don't consider playing games chilling out. Not doing this. Because I have to talk. And entertain. Debatable. It's not quite as relaxing as sitting with, your feet on the desk, scratching your nether regions, sipping on something whilst playing with one hand, whilst, flicking your hair back with the other. It's not quite as relaxed as that, is it? I've got to be sat up, everything set up, read, be corrected multiple times when I've done something wrong. Does that sound stress-free to you? No. Nah. But anyway, yes, I do them mostly, but I work in science environments. Science background. Oh, that's even worse, yeah. If you don't understand the acronyms, oh my god, acronym city. We've got a new manager who started last week. 2 weeks ago, last week. I should really know, shouldn't I? Fellow colleague and all that. But yeah, so I imagine when she sat there in the meetings that we're just rabbiting on about things and acronyms are flying out of us gobs, she's probably sat there thinking, what the hell are they talking about? Don't worry, love, you'll be soon up to speed and you'll be spitting about yourself. Yeah, it is a bit of a ball ache. What I find about minutes the most difficult is trying to listen and assess what you want to type, because some things clearly aren't for minutes and is clearly just off the record discussion. Some things have to go in the minutes, and then how do you put them in a summarised fashion, whilst listening and comprehending and thinking about when you want to talk as well, because I'm part of the meeting as well. I'm not just there to sit there silently and take minutes. I've got things to say. And I had things to say today because there were some issues that I just felt strongly that I had to provide some input into. Put my point across. I'm one of these people that can sit in a meeting and say nothing. And people are like, are you there? Yeah, I'm completely here. I'm listening. I'm taking what you're saying, but I've just got nothing to add right now. But when I've got something to add, you'll know about it. So it was one of those situations. I had a few things to say today, so I had to wait for the right moment to interject. And I'm one of these naughty people, just to finish off this flim-flam, I'll give you 10 minutes, that I don't always put my hand up on Teams. If it's an official, proper, big meeting with 50, 60 people in it, of course you do. But, managers meeting with 6, 7, 8, well, it's about 8 of us today, 8 of us, and we all know each other. I ain't got time to be putting hands up to be ignored by the chairperson. No, if I got something to say, I'll say it. I'll just interject, sorry about this. But if I don't say it now, I'm going to forget. Anyway, I wait for a pause in the conversation. The whole hands up thing, sometimes it works well, but sometimes you put your hand up, you don't get picked, and then by the time you get picked and seen, the topic's moved on. That annoys me. So I've got something to say, I'll just blurt it out when there's a silence. Forget the whole hand up nonsense. Unless I'm running the meeting, and then put your hands up. Don't do as I do as I say. That's my mantra. Anyway, there you go. There's your flim-flam. Let's get cracking. Exactly. You've got to get your point across. You've got to get your point across. And if you've got I sometimes wonder if ever anybody that I know would ever come across these videos, because if you're going to say bad things about people, sure they're not watching. But, if your chair's a little bit dithery and a bit slow on the uptake in seeing hands, even more so, you've got to just jump in. Just jump right in. Excuse me, sorry about this. Just got something to say here. If you don't mind, thank you very much. And off you go. And then you just be happy and content that you've put your 2 penneth in. But anyway, so that's why meetings, forget minute takers, you need a good chairperson. And we rotate the chair as well. You need a good chair to keep things on track, to stick to the agenda, to bring people in at poignant points, and keep the flow moving. And if you've not got that, well, it turns into a lawless state. Anyway, speaking of lawless states, nice little segue. This place, lawless, everythingless. Everything's dead. Be it friend or foe. Ah, dear. Hello, Ollie. Oh, you're at work again. Sorry. This is one thing about me that I'm sure you're well aware of by now, people, that you need to be on your toes, because as much as I can schedule things in and not schedule things chop and change. I did say yesterday that I was going to give you a private stream of this, or a recorded session if I could fit it in, and here I am giving you a stream instead. I felt bad about Sunday. Still feel a bit bad about Sunday, because that was a very last minute cancellation, and I know I cancel streams occasionally, but to do it like 10 minutes before it's due to start, I was quite upset with that. So I thought, you know what, let's get another stream in. Still up in the air about tomorrow, as I said. I'm going to ring my friend this evening to crystallise the plans and see what I'm doing, but I'm hoping that I might be able to squeeze away from my chore and task of helping her with her computer shortcut keys and eat the delicious dinner that she's prepared and still get here by 8 o'clock. But anyway, going from a dithering chairperson to someone really efficient, so that was a shock. Exactly. The difference a good chair can make to your meeting is, well, as you just said, Catherine, immeasurable almost. Immeasurable. Because we all hate long meetings. If you're in an industry that has meetings, then we all hate meetings, to the point where when I was managing my own team, and I'm managing a training team now, but we don't have the same kind of setup as the regular teams, if you will, because we're kind of separate, so we do our own thing anyway. But when I was managing my own teams within the wider function, and therefore having to adhere to the usual practices, the first usual practice that I got rid of was monthly meetings. Why wait an entire month to meet together and have conversation about topics that have been festering for 3 weeks? So I had weekly meetings that lasted no more than an hour tops, because I'm not one for sitting there for 4 hours if I can help it. So that was something that I'm a big advocate of: shorter, more frequent meetings rather than one long meeting is my kind of mantra. But anyway, let's forget about work now. It's 4:15, which is like a perfect time to start playing properly. So we've got literally until 6 PM sharp, and then I've got to be out getting changed for football and heading to a tournament. So I've done all the off-camera work. I've picked up all of the stuff that we looted from the undead folks, and now we are literally ready to go back to camp and see what Halsin's got to say after we rescued someone whose name escapes me. I can't remember who it was that we rescued, but I'm sure Halsin will tell us if we find Halsin. Halsin, wherefore art thou, Mr. Halsin? Oh, I love this music as well. Oh, it's so peaceful. Can we just spend at least a minute just drinking in the music, the sound of the water, the waterfall, Karlak's footsteps, the crackling brazier. After a busy day at work, this actually is quite the tonic. This is a newish camp. We were here last session. I don't know if you were in the last stream, Nagisa, but we were in this camp last session. I did stop off here briefly. The creaking of this ship. Can we hear the grass fluttering? Maybe. Maybe. But anyway. Come on then. Come on. I think Halsin was over here last time we came. Is Halsin still over here? Yeah, here he is. We've got, exactly, private waterfall. We've got everything that we need. We've got a vista. It's a little bit dark and murky, but we are in the shadow of Cursed Lands. I mean, a bit of bright sunshine wouldn't go amiss. But apart from that, this has got the potential to be a glorious place. Once we've dealt with the Shadow Curse. It'd be quite interesting if we could come back to these lands and the curse all be solved and lifted and we can see it all nice and blue. That would be quite nice. Anyway. Nobody is wanting to talk, so we'll press onwards with some mission-y stuff, I think, today. Starting with Halsin. How fares the patient?
Thaniel is resting.
Thaniel, that's a fella.
But it's no easy slumber. I discovered what's wrong with him. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse. What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold.
Ooh. The first question is, yeah, I mean, we rescued the fella, we endured hell on earth. Wave after wave of undead bird, undead shadow creature, peasants, what were they called? Commoners? What were they called? Commoners? People with 1 hit point. Githyanki warriors, flaming fist. They threw everything at us, and now you're telling us this man is hopefully not unrecoverable?
Perhaps. If we can find Thaniel's lost half and make him whole again. Only the missing half may not come willingly.
Oh, God.
The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else.
Let me guess, Moonrise Towers? The solution must be in Moonrise Towers. Every other solution is. Let me guess.
No matter how it's been twisted by the shadows, it is still part of Thaniel's essence. It will resemble him somehow and may show signs of his power.
Oh.
Look for signs of life in the darkness, wildflowers where everything else is dead. The curse cannot subdue the power Thaniel bears. Not entirely.
It's a bit wishy-washy.
In fact, I saw just the sort before, not long after we first came within reach of the Shadow Curse. Fool that I am, I did not grasp their significance at the time.
Mark it on my map.
There is a ruin some way outside of Last Light. I caught a glimpse of fresh blooms there, but did not investigate further. I shall mark it upon your map.
What a superstar. This is Halsin we're speaking to. Leave it to me, Halsin. He knows how we operate. Leave it to me, smooth operator. Leave it to me, Halsin. Everything will be perfectly fine. You said that when you reached the last light, and then everybody's now dead. Yeah, apart from that, everything usually goes according to plan when I'm involved. Yeah, but what about that dog that you knocked unconscious with a stick? Yeah, apart from that, everything else goes according to plan. Anything else he's cocked up? List as long as your arm. Hello, Shelley. Good afternoon. Good to see you. Yeah.
This doesn't have to be your burden alone.
Safe hands.
Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side.
Don't worry, Halsin.
If you want me, I'm yours.
Oh.
Against the curse, against the absolute... anything. Just say the word.
Oh. Full-blown companion, perhaps? Or is he just going to join us as an additional fifth person? Like he did when we got him out of the goblin place. Anybody know? Full-blown party member. Yeah, I think the owlbear cub, I was aware of that because I asked the question after I'd made my decision, and I was also devastated. So I've missed an owlbear cub, and I've missed a dog, and I've sent Jaheira away. What kind of a car crash of a playthrough is this? Right, I don't want him to join me right now as a party member, but I want him in the party, if that makes sense. So I think if I say join me, he'll join the party as a controllable member, apparently, which I don't want. I'm quite happy with my party makeup. So Halsin, you stay here, just give us advice. We're quite competent without you. You know, Archdruid here. Yeah, we don't need you, mate. Don't need you. Just stay here, sit here, do nothing. That's a good use of your services, isn't it? Of course it is.
I'll be ready.
But when I come back and need your services, I'll ask for them. How about that? Vulpus. I get the suspicion Vulpus doesn't like any add-ons here. You know, dogs? No. Don't do dogs, apparently. Mr. Animal Person? Of course we want a dog. Of course we want an owlbear. Just the way things are panned out, you know. It is what it is. Right, anyway, a long rest is required also, because it has been a long... Do you know what? Let's just make sure nobody's got anything more interesting to say before we retire for supper. The supper minigame, and then bed. Right, anybody here wish to declare, before we go to sleep, that they've got anything going wrong in their lives right now? No? Any random encounters that are going to crop up? Lost loved ones? You know? Children you don't know about? Let's just have no more interruptions tonight. I want restful sleep, okay? Thank you.
How beautiful it must be to know you can hold a hand, caress a cheek after going so long without. We'll get Karlach fixed up, right? There's always a way. There has to be.
Okay, we've said this to him already. I think. Yeah, we have. He could heal. Or he can heal, so he could replace Shadowheart. So he's still the better healer, though. Oh, but Shadowheart's so very... Char-like, you know, and very... I find her quite dull, to be honest with you. I don't... I say I, Vulpus. You know. Astarion is quite the quirky fella. Clearly a useful addition to the party. Karlach's got a potty mouth, but I think Vulpus quite likes that. She speaks her mind. Never a dull moment with Karlach around. Plus, she hits like a train. Shadowheart, very like, meh. Yeah. She could do with livening up a bit, you know. Mind you, Halsin doesn't seem any more jovial. He's quite a serious person too. Still think we should have Gale in the party, you know. Give him a boatload of healing potions and use those to heal instead. I don't know. We will get him in the party at some point. You know, maybe near the end. Get him tuned up a bit. Right, anyway. Speaking of Gale.
What's on your mind?
Okay. More conversation. With, I can't remember if we've asked any of these, so we'll assume we haven't, because they're not greyed out, but... yeah, first of all, you know, checking in, like any good leader. How's things? Well-being and all that? You feeling alright? You know? Facing the possibility of death. No need to rub it in, Vulpus.
Oh, you know me, never the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positive.
That's what we would do.
Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already.
Well, we all are.
Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months.
Ah, good.
At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history.
Halsin is the most boring companion. Oh, it's a good job we weren't taking him anywhere then, isn't it? Oh, pen and paper with Variax. Oh, how cool. I have been watching... I've stopped now, because I kind of watch... I've mentioned it before. I watch streams or playthroughs of games that I'm currently playing. Up to a certain point, and then I kind of lose touch and get bored or whatever. I kind of fall behind, and then it's like, okay, I'm fine now. But his was the stream that I'm watching of this game, with his drow evil character. I think I'm on stream number 16, 15. But I've seen you there, Shelley. I've seen you in... That's what I was going to say. I've seen you in the chat. I've seen you chirping up. I was like, Shelley there, look. I've seen you. But yeah, I like Rex's roleplay style, so I tend to watch his playthroughs of roleplay games, and it was quite fortunate that he was playing this game at the same time I'm playing it. I think he's probably ahead of me now at this point, but yeah, so yeah, I did see you there. But yeah, good to hear you enjoy your pen and paper session. I haven't played pen and paper for quite a while because the group that we play pen and paper with haven't convened since October. We go through this little phase where we meet every week or every other week and then suddenly nothing for ages. Because we were playing Starfinder, the sci-fi version of Pathfinder. That was the last campaign we started. And it was actually pretty decent. I mean, I'm not the biggest sci-fi fan. I would have preferred to play Pathfinder if I'm honest. But hey, it's the next best thing. So, anyway. Yes, Mistra. We should know about Mistra. We're a fellow wizard, so we won't ask that. But any thoughts on Wild Minister? Or maybe Mistra want to take on the Absolute themselves? Perhaps, you know, powerful wizard, god of magical things, goddess, you know. Any ideas?
No doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have, and only I can wield it.
Quite the burden. Right, well... You don't understand the value of money. You see, I love stuff like that. Because clearly that's a massive hindrance and hamper to a playthrough. But as a role player, so a lot of people will see that as a pain in the ass. Whereas a role player, it's fun. Because you've got to find alternative methodologies and means to achieving things, and it opens up possibilities, and it just creates so many great story events outside of the of what would be a normal playthrough. Anyway, my mother's back. She's been shopping. I've got to get the bags, so I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. Bear with me. Okay, how's that? How about 2 minutes? The quickest bag carrier in the West. Okay, it wasn't for carrying bags, so apparently the bags were already done by my nephew. I'm very kind. Save me the effort. Right, okay. Let's carry on. So a little bit of a conflab with everybody, and then we are off to bed, because it was a very taxing day yesterday. Oh, Shadow, hello, and we can't leave people out.
Karlach. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left.
Oh. Right, we skipped conversation with her last time because we were busy. Can I have a chat, Volpus? Just a bit busy at the moment. I've got meeting notes to write up. Sorry about that. I'll be with you in a second. Whereas now, okay, fine. This wound on your hand, I've noticed a couple of times now, wincing, you know, clearly giving you pain. But we've not discussed how this can be healed, if at all it can.
Pain is the gauntlet that all who love Lady Shah must endure.
Look at her face. Look at that.
Only her embrace can truly heal me. to try and salve myself would do nothing but shame me in the Night Singer's eyes.
Sorry I asked. Our Volpus apparently is a religious sort. What was it? What did he say in the last session that was just like completely out of the blue? Like, Volpus, religious expert here. But yes, you should not have to suffer, if you ask me, in order to be true to your faith. How's Volpus's religious reasoning? Top notch. Don't argue with Volpus when he speaks, because he, as much as he can be calamitous with certain things, when it comes to his speaking skills, he's not bad.
Perhaps you're right. And perhaps one day I won't have to suffer.
Exactly.
But I don't think that day has arrived yet.
Okay.
Lady Shah will ease my pain when she wishes to.
Nice armour, by the way. Okay, speaking of Lady Shah, we've not entertained the Shah conversation for a while. Let's just let her get it out of her system a little bit. She's taking interest.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
No, I didn't think it would be. I didn't think it would be. But you should trust me, after all, by now. We are all in the same boat, after all. Ugh. Oh dear. Okay, we've expended all of our talking abilities apparently, and I don't wish to use an inspiration roll on that option.
I said not for discussion.
Ooh, who's rattled your cage this evening? I might have to... Ooh, now this is a bit... things are escalating pretty badly here. But if she's going to play all hissy fit missy, then we're going to bite back.
Then reconsider, if you're sure you can survive without me.
Ooh, this conversation has got completely out of hand. Right, let's turn to other matters right now. Let me just think about things. Bye. Ooh. What a... Oh, it... Would it be childish to strip her of all her items and bring Halsin along? How dare you talk to me like that? Oof. I mean, ooh. We're not... yeah, we don't hold a grudge that easily, to be fair. The joys of being a long-lived person. One tends not to have dramatic swings in mood. Much more of a measured approach to things, thankfully. Volo, how much cash you got on you?
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cosy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Trade. How much you got left? 379. Yeah. We've probably got about 2.5 grand's worth of stuff to sell in our inventory, in our stash. Where is our stash? Here it is. Let's have a look at this, shall we? 106 camp supplies, 70 alchemy supplies. Let's take all of them for now. But yeah, literally, yeah, we've got all this stuff, all of these items. Some of these are worth like 400 gold. We probably won't get 400 gold at a trade for them, but yeah, we've got a lot of stuff. Some of these swords here, all of these. What's in there? That's my book chest, I think. Yeah, this is the messy bit. This looks a mess. This, oh, nice and tidy. Right, let's do the mini game of switching alchemical ingredients about. As well, we're here. We might as well do the old ingredient mini game. Extract all recipes, ingredients. Let's just extract them all. I don't know what we're doing. Right, we can make 5 potions. Okay. We want these potions, really. Potions of superior healing would be pretty good to be able to craft. We need salts of musk, creeper. Sounds delicious. Right. Okay. We can make quite a lot of elixirs. Elixir of the Colossus. What does that do? Oh, this was one of the features of this crafting menu, which was crap, is that it doesn't tell you what the damn elixirs do before you craft them. You have to Google them first. Elixir of Viciousness. Tadpole elixir. You know, what the hell are some of these? I'm going to have to Google some of these. Like this elixir of the Colossus sounds pretty kick-ass, and we can make at least 6 of them. That's pretty useful. Viciousness sounds like it could be fun. The smallest colossus in the world. Can you inspect it, or does it not show? Let's have a look. T for inspect? No. No, I don't think so. That's a rather painful thing. But anyway. So some stuff that sounds pretty decent there. Grenades. Fungal Bamboozler. What the hell is one of them? Web grenade. Oh, not as good as it sounds then. Yeah, I mean, considering if you hit something like 4 or 5 times, like a boss fight, extra 4 or 5 d4s worth of damage, it's not horrendously bad. And if you're going to just drink it anyway, have it take effect, could make all the difference, I suppose. Coatings that we never use on a weapon, but there they are. Oil of Bane, Oil of Dominionation, coatings, sublimates for doing next time, Hill Giant fingernails. Some of these alchemical ingredients sound absolutely awful. You know, it's a good job I'm not taking the Skyrim approach to understanding what things are and how they work, which is to eat them. Yeah, let's just stick some giant fingernails in my mouth. That sounds like a good idea. Crunchy, delicious. What have you been able to discern from that, Vulpus? Not a damn thing. Other than giant's fingernails are disgusting, really. Yeah. That is my alchemical conclusion. Astarion.
Yes?
Nothing at all to say. That's a shame. You never find Astarion speaking to us like bloody Shadowheart did.
If death is soon to take Karlach, she should make every moment as rich as the last. Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known.
I think she does all of those things already. I mean, clearly she doesn't know because she doesn't come with us in our escapades. But yes, she does roar loudly. She's got a potty mouth, speaks her mind, and she does definitely hit with quite the punch. If she's going down, she's not going down with a whimper, is she? Let's be honest. She's going down in a blaze of glory. Literally.
What's on your mind?
And with a mask on like that. Yep, just checking in. How does your second upgrade feel?
Like I got something back. Something I've wanted for a really long time. When I touched you, I felt like a real person. My heart was racing, but I didn't hurt you. I don't have to be afraid of myself anymore. I don't have to hold back. Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Dammon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate.
God's rest his soul. Dammon, no. It's a good job we got those skull bombs from him before he died. Oh yeah, and of course, fixed Karlach. That would have been a bit of a problem, wouldn't it? Any plans for your newfound freedom? Well, apart from the fact that you're not completely free just yet.
Touch! Touch everything! Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz, maybe even kiss a face or two if I find a good candidate. The world's my funhouse.
What way to put it? kiss a face or two. Excuse me, can I just kiss your face? Excuse me? For science purposes. Yeah, let's just check in about, you know, gotta ask the questions that, you know, need to be out. This whole engine won't survive on the material plane situation.
Ugh, I don't want to think about that now. Misery always overstays its welcome, and joy leaves too soon. I'll cry later, but not now.
Good. Again, another glass half full person. We like people that have glasses half full. Yeah, people that have glasses half empty, or people that throw the water in the glass in our face. Not so good. Not so good. But Karlach, you're a good one. You're a good one. Right, very good. What I was going to actually do with Shadowheart before we go any further was to, because you guys control Shadowheart, you see, was to go through Shadowheart's prepared spells and see if we want to re-prepare any. Because we have a distinct lack of AoE spells with Karlach, I seem to recall. So do we want to swap some spells out with her? Kind of feel like we wouldn't want to even bring in the party at this point after she spoke to us in such a manner. But thankfully Vulpus is not quite so harsh as me. Because if it was me, someone spoke to like that, I'd be like, right, take 5, love. Clearly you've had a long journey. Don't snap at me like that. Take your time out. Gale. But Vulpus, on the other hand, a bit more, you know, reserved when it comes to these things. You've got some patience, Vulpus, I tell you. But yeah, do you want to have a quick look at Karlach's, not Karlach, Shadowheart's spells?
What's next, I wonder?
I have not got a clue. Fireballs. Gale assuring, I can just picture the conversation of Gale assuring Vulpus that my fireballs can't harm you. I have an innate ability to ensure that all of my aggressive attacky spells do not harm anybody that I do not wish them to harm. It will just be like a tickle. A warm tickle as the flames descend on our enemies, scorching them alive, screaming, burning, smelling of acrid, you know, burning smell. Don't worry. For them is horrendous. For you, just a warm, tickly sensation. Right. So I didn't even know that they had mirror image, right? What spells are these? These are spells that we... So let's... Okay, so mirror image, I think, was mentioned in the last session, so that would have been useful. So let's put mirror image in. Where's mirror? So level 2 spell on a wizard, is it a level? Do we have mirror image here? Speak with dead, don't need. Animate dead, remove curse. I'm quite tempted to remove things that we haven't used a lot. Now, hold person in this realm that's full of undead, I think... Oh, so it's already... Oh, we've already got this all of the time. So we don't need to memorize it. Okay, that's fine. Just need to remember to use it. Right, okay. Hello, Stefan, welcome. Right, so unless anybody wants to shout out or forever hold your peace, want to swap out any of the spells. What I was going to say is hold person. There's not that many people in the Shadow Realms. They're either undead or some nasty creature or something. So maybe hold person not quite so useful, I feel, here. So maybe we could swap that out for maybe something AoE based if we can find or think of something. I can't see anything that's jumping out at me at the moment. Sanctuary would have been useful, perhaps not now. Enhance ability. Silence? I'm not seeing that many spells that are jumping out like, oh, we must have that one. Unless I'm wrong. Bane, yeah. Remove curse, situational, feign death, glyph of warding. Revivify. Inscribe a glyph of arcane glyph. Inscribe a circle of arcane glyphs on the ground. When stepped on by an enemy, the selected magical effect will trigger. Should we try that? Might as well. I mean, whole person, I don't think, as I said, it's not going to be as useful here with lack of people, I feel. And this is where we have a fight with 15 people in it. Right. But there, these that we've not used a right lot of. Mirror image could be useful. Bestow curse. Again, only useful in certain things. Fear. All require some level of concentration, of course. But yeah, we'll play it by ear. We'll play it by ear. We've got Glyph of Warning in the spell slot. Okay, that'll do. Cash is a bit of a problem just right now. Until we've sold all of that crap in our bag, we'll hold off on learning spells with Vulpus because it costs money. So we'll just hang fire on that one.
At least things have stayed interesting.
But we will do that when we get some cash. Some spells that we could start to memorise with old Vulpus. You know, being a wizard and all that does eventually want to learn every spell possible, because why wouldn't you? The most knowledgeable, powerful wizard. Can you afford not to know a spell that some other wizard might know that you don't? What kind of grandmaster would you be? What's that spell you're casting there? It's just a level 1 poxy spell of whatever we don't have. Oh. What, you can't cast that, sir? Professor? Don't forget Vulpus is retiring to an institute somewhere. Professor? No, actually. It's ridiculous, of course. So we're going to have to learn every single spell in the game. You do realise that, don't you? As much as it may cost. We will, by the end of it, learn every spell, if it's possible. Anyway. Sleep time. Oh. Now, here we go. Crackling campfire. Nice music. And, of course, dinner. What's for dinner tonight, my friends? Well, we've expended our tea, but we probably maybe left some. So, vegetarian option for Vulpus here. Potato scone platter. Fried potato scones. Soft but satisfying crunch. Bit of greenery. And it looks like a little bit of dip. Oh, I don't know what those red things are. Look like bloody baked beans, to be honest with you. But yeah, that looks delicious. Vulpus's vegetarian option. Better than what he sometimes has, which is just usually cheese and bloody bread. Nice little option there. Some choice alcohol for the team. We're going to go with the Agrestor Noble Rot today. And the team can share those out evenly. And what we're going to also give them is, we've got some horseradish here. Now, horseradish goes very well with beef. Do we have any beefy type meats? Hunk of cow, perhaps? Grilled roast ribs. Belly pork. Who doesn't love a good bit of belly pork? Right, if we split this out, there's going to be a glitch, I think. But we have to split it. We can't have too many rothe ribs. So we're going to have to go out now and then go back in, I believe. Is it going to be there now? Our little double helping of roast ribs? Yes, there you go. That's how it works. Right, so let's split out what we're going to split out. Potato wedges. Ooh, we'll make our own. We'll make our own with this plethora of potatoes that we've got. I think 4 potatoes should be plenty. Plenty there. Okay, oh, honeycomb, bit of dessert, maybe some fresh fruit to wash it down. Oh, very nice. I love this part of the game. As a big foodie person. Right, so potato scone platter for Vulpus. We've got some Noble Rock, leftover tea for Vulpus, so he's left some tea for... Ooh, no, cancel that. Plum fizz. No, maybe a bit of plum fizz as well. That sounds delicious. A bit of plum fizz. Okay, that's the drinks sorted and Vulpus's food. For the rest of the team, we've got some grilled rothe ribs with a fresh, homemade horseradish sauce on the side. Absolutely fantastic. It's a winner. Winner, winner, Rothay dinner. If anybody auto-selects on that screen, you're missing out on a world of fun. What's Volp? Okay.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you standing there. Lost in the steps, truth be told. I need them to be just right. I wouldn't want to fail my new partner.
New partner? That was the first thing that came to my mind. New partner? Is there something you're telling me here, Will? I did mention before we slept, have you got anything to declare about lost loved ones, children, people that are going to disturb our sleep? I did ask.
As luck would have it, he just arrived. May I have this done?
Me? I'm afraid. Well, Volpus is one for the arts. He likes his gems, his jewellery, but all things art. He does have a few paintings in his treasure chest, of course. Music as well. There is no music, but hey, that doesn't mean one can't enjoy oneself and have a dance to nature's music. Of course we're going to dance. Even a laugh. It's about time we had some fun around here. Oh, I like these little moments. It reminds me of Dragon Age Origins. You know, the camp banter, relationships. I can't wait to see Volpus's dance moves. Game, you've got to show us. You've got to show us, game, please. My turn? Hang on. Acrobatics? Perform a simple cadence? Gather your strength and leap? Or twirl about with flair and abandon? No, I mean, that is our best option. We've got some shoes on and some dexterity. But I kind of do see Volpus as a flary, twirly kind of guy. I mean, look at his moustache, his earrings. Does Volpus look like the kind of guy that's going to be simply stepping away here? I don't think so. Volpus is going to twirl and whirl as best he can, and no doubt we're going to fail this check, and therefore we're going to fall on our face. But if we do fail, I'm using inspiration here, because Volpus will not be cocking up. It's a DC 10 with only one charisma bonus. Okay, I'll try once. Game, Volpus is not falling on his face right now. We're twirling, we're twirling, we're swirling. We're singing, we're dancing. Hang on, hang on. Woo! Woo! All that was missing is his cape and robes.
How utterly charming.
Well, take a bow. He's not this smile nervously kind of guy. Take a bow, Volpus.
Now, perhaps we might try a more intimate style.
Oh, I think you've read a bit too much into this, Will, perhaps, but Volpus is going along with it. Volpus, you tease. Hello? No, this is... Oh my, this is not what was supposed to happen, guys. How do we say this was only supposed to be a bit of fun? Turn your head... That seems really harsh. Turn your head away. I think we have to be honest here. Oh, it's so awkward. An awkward moment. We just wanted to dance. Oh, I feel so bad. I feel really bad. Oh, no, don't say that. Oh.
I mean, yes, of course. The sun only rests for so long.
Oh, I feel awful.
Thank you. For the dance, I mean. I won't forget it.
Oh, I feel so bad. But... Oh, no, don't do this to me. Look at his face. Volpa should not have danced, apparently. Oh, my God. I think that's harsh. I think we should have been given the option for the intimate style. He just went into the intimate style without being asked. Oh no, that's awful. But we just wanted to dance. God. Flipping hell. I don't know, it's a game. Why do I feel so bad? Like I've done something bad in real life here. Oh, the poor man's feeling. It's a flipping game. Get a grip. Oh. But I feel horrendous. The look on his face. Oh. It's 5 o'clock. Right, now I have to go get me pre-football snack. Which is a blast from the past. Eggs medley. Oh, right. Okay. Can't believe it, man. Opus will end up alone. Maybe. I hope not. I hope the game is quite conducive with kind of a natural felt romance option, if that makes sense, because so far everything seems to have been quite rushed. I say rushed, but I mean that with Will, that was completely out of the blue. For example, 1 minute we're having a twirl, next minute, hang on a second, you know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens as we progress onwards, as to what feels you know, like a good natural thing, if that makes sense. I want it to feel organic. Or maybe Volpus just has to get used to the fact that people are very forward in this. Yeah, very forward. I mean, if we're all going to die soon, why wouldn't you be forward? Hey, look, we could be dead tomorrow. Look what's happened. Look at this place. Death all around us. We could be joining that ranks. You think I've got months to wait with canoodling and dinner dates? I don't think so. This is like some seedy app. Bing, bing, bing. You know. Meet you whenever. Location, whatever. You know, let's just get it done. Whereas Volpus, well, Volpus is an old school man. It's all about the romance. No flash in the pans here. Right, anyway, we're an hour in and all we've done is camp. But hey, So there's a little area. There's two areas that I want to visit. First of all, there's the area that goes up here, and there's the area that goes down that way. Who hasn't been given signals? I think everybody in the party has given a signal at some point. You know, was it our first camping encounter? Our very first? Bloody Lizelle was at it. Jesus Christ, and she didn't mess about, did she? Like some kind of bloody mating ritual that she was going on about. But anyway, I think what we're going to do is we're going to explore up there or down here. I'm thinking maybe up here first, just simply because this might go down and elsewhere. So we're kind of doing it in order. So here first, then here, and then we're going to switch down this way. And then maybe go down this way first, and then this way last, because that's where we're going for the main quest. So that's my general plan. They had to patch Lizelle to be less forward. Really? I thought it was kind of cool. I mean, she is Githyank. Oh, same with Gale as well. Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Oh, that's one thing that I forgot to check in the camp, actually, was the approval rating of my party members. So, for example, yeah, there's my approval rating with Karlach, kind of less than half. A bit surprised about, really.
There is work to do.
Look at this one. Look at that one. And tell me what the hell's going on here.
Careful.
Look at that one. What have I done to ruffle your feathers, pal? So it's really interesting. The characters that we like don't like us. Well, the characters that are a bit more like, well, you know, we could take a leave her. Love us. That's a bit strong, but you know.
What am I to do?
Like us a hell of a lot more than the others. What? No wonder we're single. People we like don't like us, and people that we don't like us. It's like, well, we're never going to find a match, are we? It's like real life, isn't it? Oh, you're all right, but yeah, you're okay. Well, no, not mutual. Oh, never mind. And then you know, oh, I don't like you, but then you get bombarded, message after message. Go away, will you? Stop harassing me. Anecdotally, of course. No, I'm not speaking of experiences here. Right, let's carry on. So there was a glitch apparently. The companion's been too horny, which I'm kind of sad about now because I don't know if any of those romance options has actually dead-ended me with any romance option, with any romances. Because I'd be kind of sad if it has. You know, who knew? Who knows that I might want her to jump into bed with Lizelle down the line. You know. More weave liaisings with Gale. I did say I wasn't going to go this way first, but now I've changed my mind because I'm here already. So bugger it. Kind of here already now. So let's just see what's happening here. What is this? What is going on here? Anyway, let's quick save it. And actually, hang fire.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
A few things to do.
Don't give up now.
Okay, that's everything. Potion of mind focusing. We'll see if we encounter any. We'll see if we encounter any people. As soon as we encounter people, we'll use it. Ruined battlefield. Turn back at once. Up ahead, the shadow curse hangs thick, its dark tendrils curling, snuffing out all light and life. Even those with oil-smeared torches are not safe. Turn back now. I mean, are we going to listen to some poxy sign? Really? We've got protections of... blessings of... We've got light sources on us. We're fine. Kinda fine. Possibly fine. Maybe fine. We're not dying yet.
Something over there.
There you go, look. If this game throws at me another hellaciously long combat, I'm telling you, boy.
Here's the top search result.
What? Why has my phone... Why has my phone basically searched for the term, if this game throws at me another hellaciously long combat? How did I even summon Google to even monitor that? That's a bit odd. That is very strange indeed. I'm a bit perturbed. Big brother listening in, exactly. It obviously happens. Didn't they get like sued or like a lawsuit brought against them, Amazon, for something that was involved Alexa and listening in? But it happens, and we know it happens because you could be talking about something to a friend, and before you know it, you're looking at some random Facebook post or whatever website you might be looking at, or Twitter or whatever, and there, lo and behold, in the advert section, oh, you know, what it was we were just talking about. How uncanny. Oh, yeah. How did they know we were talking about cat food? Oh. Because you're flipping listening to us. Anyway, we're not here for... Some people might call it conspiracy theories. I just think it's a fact. With all these modern day devices... What in the God's hellfire? Come out? Jesus. Is this where we need that light source thing? Or are we not getting in there at all? Would Shadow Heart's...
My faith protects me.
Shadow Heart's light spell, daylight spell work on this one? Special light source. So how did we do this last time then? You can go in there at a later time. So when you say I need a special light source, are we able to use this daylight source? I mean, I could try and use it, but it'd be a waste of a level 3 spell if I use it and it doesn't work. Spells won't cut it. Okay, it needs to be a special light source, does it? Okay, okay.
No time to rest.
Interesting. We've got like roots there. Roots. You will find out. Yeah, I didn't want to waste a level 3 spell to find out that. Oh, that's no use either, to be fair. It's a quality of life thing. But yeah, we'll hang fire then. The shadow curse is strong here, it seems. We shall be back at a later time when we are ready. But until then, adios. We looted a chest. Where the hell are we supposed to be going? I'm lost. Down here. Right, well that was easy enough. Just got to remember to get back there when the time's right. Maybe the game will point us in that direction, or maybe something blatantly obvious will occur to us that, hey, we now have a special light source. Maybe we need to go back to places where we couldn't access before. Yes. Maybe. Right, we are at the wrong side of this bridge. We need to be up. Okay, We're just running in circles at the minute, it's fine. Just getting our steps in for the day. We had all that food last night, it was very filling. There we go, look at that. Look at this, lovely. The fact that there's loads of traps here also doesn't fill me with much confidence. Right,
Delicious.
Astarian. I mean, you can add a bonus if you want. If you've not got enough bonuses, add a bit more. Anything but a 1. Okay, good stuff. Let's just unclip these guys just in case anybody gets any funny ideas. $30. Even better. $21. Ha ha, ding dong.
No one stopped me yet.
It's getting louder, it's kind of humming sound. Almost like interference. What is happening here?
Victims of the Shadow Curse. At least they were afforded a burial.
Okay, interesting. There's a dead end area. Lovely. Little pre-football pick me up. Right. Just a boiled egg. Mashed up with a fork. Added to it just a small handful of cheese. Teaspoon of mayo. Bit of paprika. And I also crumbled in for a bit of texture 2 little cheese crackers. I think I get them from Lidl's. Little cheese thins or whatever they're called. 2 of them, crumble it in, mix it all together, nice little medley. Put some ham in it as well if you want. It's really delicious, little energy booster. I often find. There you go, that's my little tip for you for the day. If you want just a nice little snack, healthy-ish. You can always use low-fat mayo. You can cut mayo out completely if you want. If you like your eggs without any sauce on it, I just like a little bit of, something saucy on it. You know what I mean? And I put cheese on everything, so cheese has to go in it for me. When I've got high blood cholesterol, I put cheese on everything. If I have veg, no matter if it's a roast dinner, whatever dinner, if there's veg on the plate, it's got to have cheese on it. Or a cheese sauce. It's the way I operate. Right, anyway, carry on. Volpus does not dislike Shadowheart. Maybe I'm portraying it very strongly there because I personally just don't like her. But Volpus doesn't dislike her, but I do think he finds her much less, jovial, kind of not his favourite companion to have along, that's what we say. But, dislike, no, not quite as strong as that. Which begs the question, why the hell is she here? But I think we understand that she's quite useful with her healing abilities. And to be fair to her, she's actually part of the whole Shah, Salune kind of thing going on, and obviously Ketheric form and all this. She's gonna have her uses, isn't she? Let's be honest. What are these?
Just another crate.
Okay, just a crate. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure that I'm not missing a trick here. No need to be pedantic, Volpus. I was only asking. Yes, you idiot. It's just a crate. He might as well have said to me. Just because Shadowheart was curt with you, don't mean you got to be curt with me, you Volpus, alright. Okay, I think we can get up here, you know. I'll have a look in a second. We're dancing over people's graves. We're looting people's graves. This is very tactless, I must say. But it's an RPG. Of course we will take everything. Who do you think I am? Not enough space? Nope, we don't think we can jump up here. Okay. What about down here, though? Oh, this is where some of the shadowy people-y, enemy people-y came from in the big fight with the portal. Came from up here. Oh, interesting. Right. Well, in that case, I'm happy we've done that area. I'm happy that we will come back here later. We've done all of that. So now we get to go back out and back on our merry way into the deeper Shadowlands. Cool. Where more death and more destruction will no doubt await. But hey, to quote Lion King, I walk on the wild side, laugh in the face of danger. Ah. I love how Gotta stop myself. Another Vulpus compliment was going to have to sputter out of my mouth. Every stream. It wasn't about his look this time today, though. It was about the way he stops running. I like the way he stops running. He didn't do it there, but it depends. Oh, now you can't get him to do it on command. She's not a performing seal, our Vulpus. But when he stopped running, when I did it naturally, he kind of stopped and just kind of went like that a little bit. Kind of like casual, like, oh, I'm stopping now. Like when you're running for a bus, and you're running for a bus, you're running bus. You're waving the bus, and the bus driver sees you in his wing mirror that you're running for the bus, and you wait till you get about 10 metres away from the bus, and he shuts his doors and drives off. That's what bus drivers do. And then as you kind of the bus is going away, and you don't want to look like an idiot, you're kind of like, I didn't want the bus anyway. You kind of, you know, gracefully and stylishly stop your run to make it look like you didn't want the bus in the first place. It was that kind of slow down action. Yes, all look very cool. And if you've never done that when you've run for a bus, you've not lived. And of course, yes, there is the mountain pass, which is an entire whole area, which I'll have to look at, you know, just because I want this playthrough to be 300 hours, you see. This game, I think, will officially take the title of the longest playthrough on the channel. I don't know what currently has that record. It might be Pathfinder, actually. But I've got a feeling this was going to surpass that.
Looks like there was a struggle here.
Yeah. Is this a different struggle? Hang on. I don't think these people were here before. We came through this area, didn't we? Or have I done a turn? I've missed the turning, haven't I? Have I done something wrong? Have I come to a new area? I think I made a wrong turn here. Oh, hang on. How has this happened? Vulpus, what are you doing? Why have you come to an area? It's a different place. Yeah, what's happened here? Can't leave now. We've just seen all this death. We're wondering what's happening. Oh, cultists. At this point, I'm just going to send things to camp. You know what? As a feature, as a role player, features that let you send things magically somewhere don't usually sit very well with me. But I've now thought, bugger it, I'm going to embrace it. So we're just going to send stuff to camp to sell later because I'm sick of managing it in my inventory. A worn key and a pitchfork. We'll leave the pitchfork if you don't mind. Whoa! I'll give these to a star, and these are useful. And the rest of these things we'll send to camp. Get rid of them. Send them away. Magically. I'm a wizard after all. I'm sure I can conjure up a way to teleport these things magically away. It's not a problem. Alternatively, what wizard does not carry a bag of holding now? Come on. Come on now, let's be serious here. More keys. Lots of keys. So that went a bit wrong.
Still alive. So that's progress.
That was completely the wrong thing to press. I'm taking you back to camp, my good man. Right. Oh, I've got my alchemy pouch. That needs to go back to camp as well. Okay, we'll leave those for now. Right, excellent. Handy centre camp feature. Showcase there. Right. One thing that I wish that they would... Oh, they've got it. Couldn't quite see it. But I was going to say, one thing I wish they would have on the minimap is where your character's facing. And if you zoom in enough, you can just see that there is a little black blob which indicates which way they're facing. Difficult to see. Maybe they should make that a little bit more clear, I think. Another feedback email to Larry, and one of the many that I've sent over the weeks that I've moaned about only little tiny little things. Because I mean, ultimately, you can't really fault this game for much, can you? You really can't. Right, where am I going? I want to go up this way. So we're going to go up where we're facing, round and then back. Vulpes is facing that way, so that's the way we're going to go. Up this way. That's correct. That's right. Up this way. That's it. And then we turn right here and we go up here. We've been up there, I think. So up here we go. And we could go left, which is... Didn't we go left before? drop down somewhere or something. Chasms, torches, path. What are we failing to perceive? What are we perceiving to fail? Not a clue. But we failed, so damn and blast. Right. Okay. This is interesting. It's taking us on a wild goose chase here. Ah! The hell are these things? Oh no! What's this? Is not good. We're only level 3, it's fine. Oh god. We are surprised. Literally. Woo! That is bad news. That's level 9. Okay, this is clearly a reload. I did not see any of this happening. Right, here we go. Hang on. Is this a dead end? This is a dead end, right? And there is loot to be had here. This is not good. And when did I last save it? Oh no. This age-old problem of when was the last save? Brazier. Right. Oh, Jesus wept. I mean, this has got to be doable. But a level 9 and all of these adds. A level 6 there. Shadow Curse Shambling Mound. Good lord, I don't think this is happening. I'm not going to end it just right now. Threatened. Who's attacking who here? What's going on? Right, Starion. We've got Dead Harper. At 26 hit points. Right, let's go with it. Come on. Okay, there's one down. That's as much as we can hope for right now. AoE attacks. Okay, Shadowheart, your turn. We might still do this yet. Let's not be premature in our assessments here. I mean, the Harpers will be down soon. These things could be hit with AoE attacks, potentially. So it's just this great big one that we're worried about. Who might try to kill Vulpus. Are these things undead? I don't think so. They are plants. Healing Word on Vulpus. Guardian Spirits? What's Healing Word? Is it a bonus action? So Healing Word is a bonus action. 5 to 8. That at least saves him. And then we can use Sanctuary. Not Sanctuary, then we can use Guardian Spirits, I think, can't we? So should we do Healing Word and then Guardian Spirits? Does that sound like a good plan? It'll down Vulpus again, but it'll stop his what do you call it? His death counter, right? And Vulpus might be able to mirror or squirrel himself away somehow, Misty Step to escape. So I think it's not useless. And if we use the Healing Word that's from our necklace, we don't use a spell slot either. So Healing Word on Vulpus. Not bad. You get some temporary points as well. That gets him up and about again. And then, what we're saying, Spirit Guardians? Radiant damage? I think so. Ever there's a time for it, now is the time. And then she has to go in and basically move closer. Oh, there's difficult terrain here. We can't move. We can't move, apparently. What are we? Are we entangled or something? Yeah. Can't move and takes necrotic damage. Okay. Well, it's fine. We can use oh, we can't use any weaponry. No, we can move. Well, how, JJ? Please enlighten us all. We appear to be a bit stuck. I think we're done. I think we're done. There's nothing else we can do. We've used our actions. So just got to hope that these guys attack us and walk into the aura.
Fuck yes.
But don't worry. Karlach the battering ram is here. Right. Karlach, my dear. Do what you do best, and that's just kill things. Frenzy? I think so. And then smack. Smack about the face. Okay, I'll smack you again. And we won't kill you, because I'm losing my touch a little bit. And we could really have done with that big thing being killed. But hey, we could maybe have thrown a bomb here. Might have been a better use of our time, to be fair. Whilst they're all clumped together, throw a bomb there. Round about here-ish. Just hit these guys. Could have done. In hindsight, never mind. Oh, look at that! Uh-oh. Oh, Vulpus is down again. Oh my gosh. What is happening here? We aren't even getting a turn. We aren't even getting a turn. What the hell just happened there? Holy shish kebab! Hello? Everyone's dead or dying here? I think we're in a pickle. I think we're in a bit of a pickle. Where does it say anywhere that these things explode on death? Where was that warning? So what does Devour do? 10 to 100 damage. Holy flipping cow. We ain't doing this at this point, are we? This is done. This is pretty much done. Unless we're helping people up with potions. Nope, we're sipping a potion. And we are flipping, charging in, doing it big style. We ain't giving up. I refuse to give up here. I refuse. Disadvantage. Why have we got disadvantage? What's up with us? Bull strength, blessing, aid, frenzied. Come a bit closer, maybe. Help Shadowheart up and use mass healing word. Good option. Good option. Good option. Can we not use a bonus action to throw, maybe? Oh, I use a potion, right, for my bonus action. Can we not attack? Not enough movement. Can we not fire? Not enough action resources. Okay, that's fine. Right, mass healing word. Oh ho ho! Oh ho ho ho! Oh ho ho hee ho hee ha ha hoo hoo ha ha ha! I think we need spiritual weapon out as quick as we can get it. Basically. Right. Karlach, my dear! My mouse rotation isn't working. Right. I am determined to win this fight. Don't try me, game. Don't try me. So helping up a character is a proper action. Gotta be careful with bombs. We're in a death spiral. Throwing a potion is a bonus action. I'm thinking if we can get rid of at least these two, and leave just the one alive, if then we revive, we've got a better chance of keeping up. But whilst there's three of them attacking us, and it only takes one shot, it's a little bit like, we're just kind of buying time here. So if we can get rid of this guy maybe, and he might explode. This other guy's got 56 hit points though, so we're going to have to hope for a really lucky roll. Oh, it's too dark apparently. Can we move? Oh, Shadow. Oh, Karlach can move right in, but I'm concerned about the exploding Exploding nonsense. So I'm going to move her here.
Tactical.
Well done, my dear. Well done. Now throw. Aha! Perfect. So a bomb, I think, is a bit risky, given our party members are quite close. We might kill them. So I don't think a bomb's a good option. Maybe not. But definitely throwing her weapons of destruction here could work well.
My little trick.
Especially when it does 17 damage. Let's do it again. That does one... Oh, no, it did more than 1 damage, that. That did a decent amount of damage, that. Not enough movement. Enraged throw. Oh, nice! Nice work, Karlach! Knocked him flying! Or it. Okay. Let's pray. Pray to the gods here. Okay, it's Astarion's turn. So Astarion could actually help up Shadowheart now.
Let's try to survive.
And then I think we better kill this one before too much longer. But we can't actually do anything other than an offhand attack. So he's going to do something completely maniacal and just attack the big guy. Can we not reach him? Oh, we can't reach him. Okay, that's a shame. Can't move anywhere. Can't do anything. Got a bonus action. Sip a potion. Maybe. Sip a potion. And hope for the best. Hope for the best. Okay, Shadowheart, it's your turn. What we're going to do? I think we are on the cusp, maybe, of turning it. Maybe. We obviously need Mass Healing Word as one of the options, and it has to be our spell-casted one, which is fine, but that's only a bonus action. Mass Heal, right, that's a bonus.
I'm not going to last much longer.
Right, and now what? We can't do anything else. I think we can't even move because it's going to be an attack of opportunity. So she's going to have to stand there and get punched in the face. But at least it's distraction. At least it's a distraction. We saved against the sap. Vulpus has got a turn. Vulpus has got a flipping turn, and we need to do some absolutely horrendously dangerous damage. We've got up so we don't have an action, so we need just to sip on a potion here and keep ourselves up, or we could Misty Step away. Misty Step up. Enlarge Karlach. Well, that's an option. I've not done that before. We don't have that enlarged though, I don't think. We might have it as a spell. As a scroll, sorry. This is what I sometimes hate about this game. I don't think there's a way to take the camera straight up. We could Misty Step up here. Hopefully that will keep us in range of doing damage, to keep us out of harm's way and not and prevent us being targeted. We've got height advantage, not that we're going to really need it, but that's us done for that turn, and hope if we actually completely, utterly go way out of sight, out of line of sight, even better. Right, Vulpus will be back next turn. Right, it's Astarion's turn. This needs to be thought out carefully here. This turn could be pivotal. I think we need to spread ourselves out a little bit, personally. And Astarion can Misty Step too. So Astarion is Misty Stepping. He's going to get to stepping. And that puts him out of harm's way, hopefully, again. That gives us height advantage now, which is good for his bow. And I'm thinking... just do some damage here. It's a plant. Has he got any weaknesses? Just necrotic resistance. Right, we need to get a bit lucky with this shot, but we've got no other option here. So we're going to have a shot and hope that it does the business. I don't think it will at 23 hit points unless we crit, but let's try it. 9 damage. Okay. That's fine. Every little helps. Obviously she lost the concentration from her spirit guardians, but anyway, it's back on you guys. Shadowheart, she's got 10 hit points, including the temporary ones. Vulpes and Astarion have got the high ground. You are right next to a shambling monster. Oh choices, oh choices, oh choices. Chug a greater healing potion. Heal again for bonus. I think we've all got the bless bonus at least for one more turn. But chugging a potion, definitely an option. That leaves us with a full-blown action left. Hitting this thing with a weapon is 55% chance. Guiding bolt. 42% too close. 81% on this guy. Maybe just down this one. Potentially. Sacred Flames. Semi-decent. Mirror Image. For your own protection. Could be a good bet. What are we going for? Attack is the best form of defense, or are we going to shroud ourselves in mirror image? Mirror image. Anybody else got any alternative views? I'm thinking personally mirror image is probably going to be a good option. If you get like 3 mirrors. Let's focus on keeping ourselves up. So we've got ourselves positioned in defensive positions now, giving ourselves some defenses, providing some longevity to us, getting ourselves back on an even keel after the initial onslaught and surprise. Could be a good option. What does a level 3 image do? Doesn't grant any additional benefits. Mirror, and she's going to tank that thing. Right. Karlach. We have to kill this thing from range because it explodes. So we're just going to chuck our usual.
Handy.
It would have been helpful if you could have killed it in one blow to have 2 on that one. But hey, life doesn't always give you what you flipping want, does it? No. Right, here we go. Right, and seeing as we don't want Karlach getting any sort of melee damage from this creature, we'll leave Shadowheart tanking with the mirror, and she'll just continue to chuck things at it while sticking her tongue out. 22 damage and proned! Nice! So it's just the little ones that explode then. Karlach, in any fight, don't matter what the fight is, she always pulls it out of the bag. She always does it. If she's not throwing people into other people, not pushing them off ledges, not killing them with her brutish strength, she's knocking them prone when we most need it. Oh, flipping hell, I could kiss you, love. I could kiss you. I could kiss your face. Oh, oh, nice. Mirrors. Oh, mirrors are working well. Oh, this is good. Vulpes needs to heal. Yeah, he's going to die next turn. He needs a heal. Shadowheart might be able to heal him with the last healing word that she's got. But, because it's a bonus action. Alternatively, we could use a potion. He's got no potions. That's not a problem, because we have got that problem sorted. Let's do a little split potion kind of mini dance here. Split that as well, a couple of those for our esteemed leader. Send those across.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
We need to just stay up, so I'm just going to use these ones, to be honest with you. 9 hit points, more than enough. Right, here we go. Let's batter this thing with a level 3 magic missile. That'll do. That'll do. Alright, good. Astarion now should be able to use this. I don't understand why I can't use it, because apparently I thought I could use this as long as I was attacking something that was in combat, but I might be wrong on the read up of that. But yeah, we'll just keep peppering. 49%. Oh, we've got disadvantage because it's too far. It's too dark. Oh. Oh, it's too dark. That sucks. Can't we maybe get down then? Brace to do more damage. That's the one thing I've never used. Got a level 3 haste as well. Target yourself or an ally as well. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So we're just going to stay there and hope to get lucky. Oh, not bad. Got lucky. We'll take it.
Can't give up. Not now.
Right. Shadowheart, it's your turn. Time to do some damage. Make this thing suffer somehow. We could go for a regular attack at 55%. We could use our magics at 65. Guiding Bolt is too close. Sacred Flame could be a good option. Can we command it? Command. Command approach. Command drop. Command flee. Command grovel. Command halt. Command prone, 65%. I mean, prone seems to be the most reasonable option out of the list. Are we commanding it to go prone? Command flee is better, is it? So it just runs away for a turn. Prone doesn't do much. So flee must be the same. So a 65% chance. It's no worse than us actually hitting it. And considering that she's going to hit it with a Sacred Flame or with a staff, we're not going to do much damage to it. So I suppose this is as good a thing to do as any. Okay, I think that worked. I think that worked. Do we want to bring out our spiritual weapon? I don't think we need any more magics here. I think we've got this covered. It's not going to get a turn. We're all going to get a shot. Cart's going to pummel him. Magic missiles at level 3. I think we've got it covered. I mean, we're probably going to sleep after this again. I think we need to. Although we might get away with a short rest. We might get away with a couple of short rests, actually. I don't think we need another weapon out. Let's have Karlach do the biz. Do the biz. Let's get Karlach in. Get it some slaps. Give it some flipping slaps, man. That's right. You say something? Ugly? Nice. Oh shoot, he's come a bit too close for my liking there. Right, level 3. Where are you going? Okay, it's not bad. Vulpus feverishly. Here, have a cat. Cat? I didn't know plants could talk. Right, very good. Astarion, maybe now he's close enough. Yeah. 18 damage. Well done. I think we've got this now. I think we can afford to be a little bit more reserved here. Sacred Flame. Nice. 8 damage.
This is gonna feel
Karlach is not finished yet. Not finished yet. Not finished yet. Woohoo! Holy flipping cow!
That helped.
Even a single rest was a short rest was enough. Holy hell! Holy cow! That was my very, very, very first instinct was to reload it. After that, I thought there's no way we're going to do it now. After that initial start, but perseverance is the key. When all looks lost, do not lose one's hope. It's a good job Vulpus can persevere, I tell you. If that were me, I'd be running for the hills. Right, we've got a dagger and a note. A ragged diary. We'll read that in a second. We've got a key. And a mug with some bottles. Karlach MVP. As usual. Indeed. Have I not saved it yet? Ring of self-immolation. Set yourself up. There you go, Vulpus, a ring for you, mate. How about that? Vulpus, I'm quite tempted. Vulpus likes all things jewellery, right? But he's got this ring and he's discerned that it's a ring that sets yourself on fire. And as much as it might have its situational uses, this is the very, 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 very few items of jewellery that he is going to do this to. Get the hell out of here, you blasted thing. How do we throw it? I want to throw it away. Where is it? Make sure we don't throw the wrong one. Can we not throw it away? It needs to go into a pit, into a chasm, somewhere. It wasn't coming up on my throw list. That looked a bit strange. Why is it not on my list of throwing items? It refuses. It refuses to be thrown. Can sell it. Sell it? For some poor, unsuspecting person to use. We'll throw it in. We'll throw it in the bush down there. Hopefully, nobody will see it. Nobody should be forced to have to. Can't reach. Heaven's sake! Right, let's step down, people. Oh, we can't get there either. Let's get the hell out of here.
Mind my step.
We're going to throw it in a bush. Throwing it into a bush in the hopes that nobody shall set themselves on fire with it. Ah, bloody thing. Get rid of it. Right, there you go. Right, we've got Ironwood Club, we've got some shadow sack roots and other things. We've got some more herbs here.
In my back.
Conscious of time now, actually. Let's just loot the rest of these goons, and then I think we're going to find a safe place to rest up and take leave of our session today, which has been really good. I really enjoyed today. We've had dancing, we've had people being basically told, spurned. Oh heavens. Oh Oh, shoot. Right, there we go. So we've done all of that. We've done all of this. Wasn't there supposed to be... Oh, I've got my bearings all wrong. Not supposed to be doing this area. I'm supposed to be doing this area. Camp in the Shadows area. Bloody hell. Taking a wrong turn. Again. Maybe Vulpes' sense of direction isn't the best. Nothing to do with me. Gone the wrong way. Sorry about that. Right, anyway. Should we go back the right way, Vulpes? Preferably the way without great shambling monsters to kill us. That'd be nice. Don't mind. Can we have the route with the pink and fluffy unicorns, perhaps? I think we've earned a rest. This isn't the best area to navigate. No, it's not. It is a bit awkward with all the different undulations and things going on. Charming little eggs. Oh, I remember this bit about the ravens, and I refused to loot them because I was concerned that they would trigger some kind of a combat or something. Hello, wolf. Welcome. Losing your bearings is very easy to do. Just getting generally lost in the world is very easy to do, because this game is a marvel. It is an absolute marvel. Right, I think it was up here, wasn't it? I think it was. Let's carry on up here. Is this a camp? Oh, look at that. What a perfect place to end. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. We're going to sit down and we're going to rest. We're going to sit down at this campfire. We're going to have a natter. Assess what's happened. Vulpes is going to give his team a pat on the back because things look grim, but we're still alive. And then in the next session, we go up here. We explore this area, maybe see where we go. We've got things to look at around here, and then once we've done exploring kind of this side of the map, we'll then finally end up heading more towards kind of this way. Mason's Guild is a good first port of call before we end up eventually in Moonrise Towers, which will be the very last thing that we aim to do in this region, if I can help it, to make sure that we've covered everything else, got every other piece of information, you know, keys, whatever might help us in there, then we'll go in last. But yeah, this area is none too pleasant, is it? It's been nothing but doom and gloom since we got here. Happy days. Underdark, Vulpes. I bet you're wishing you were back there now, weren't you? Eh? But anyway, I've got to go dash, get ready for football, and then get myself there. So, you shouldn't leave Moonrise last. Oh, now. I don't think I want to know why, because I don't want to get into the realm of too much spoilery. But if it's not great to leave Moonrise last and that's what we end up doing, then so we will live with the consequences. Unless it's game breaking, otherwise then tell me. But if it's just not favourable, then we'll see what happens. But anyway, go forth, enjoy the rest of the evening. We've had an early one now. Tomorrow I'll keep you posted about whether I'm streaming Suzerain or not, but it will all depend on the plans when I go to my mate's house. There's been another chore added to the list, and that is to remove a mattress from my driveway to the local waste place, so that might also take a bit of time, so we'll see, but I'll keep you posted. But yeah, next stream probably Thursday, if not tomorrow, where I'll do an impromptu stream of this, actually, probably a bit more of this to be fair. But yeah, have a good one, folks. Thanks as always for your inputs and for keeping me entertained for the past couple of hours, but until next time. And don't worry, Wolf, hopefully you'll be able to drop in again soon. Thanks for watching over the years. Until next time, guys, it's bye for now. Whew.